I am deep inside of the woods of Sweden and I'm gonna be making it through the night by building a bushcraft survival shelter and making a fire, cooking my dinner. So let's see if I make it or not. That's a dangerous tree to be around. It is so close from falling off. We're really looking for something which I think kind of just naturally is very easy to turn into a shelter. This looks pretty good. Could be our base. Already it's like a natural wall. You can build something on top of this. I think we're gonna try to build like a kind of like a roof over this structure, put out the bed there, and then right here we're gonna build a fire. First thing we gotta do, rid of all of this snow. I mean, just look how much there is. Ooh. I think we're gonna call this place home sweet home for today. It's covered in snow where I can put the backpack, but I think this is honestly, yeah, that's probably the closest we'll get to something. Clearing out this area of snow so we can have a place where we can put the bed and have a place to put the fire where it's dry. Wait, I just realized something here. Look how hardly packed the snow is today. We could honestly even use this to build a wall. We could use this as building material. Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. I've never done something like that. So I'm gonna try. Let's see if we can use this thing, block, put it here on the side, kind of construct like a wall. I mean, as you can see, it's kind of working, sort of. The only problem is my gloves are not, like, they're waterproof, but they're not that waterproof. So I'm tossing all the snow to the other side of that. So if I decide to actually use this as building material, it's gonna be all there ready for me to use. So just dumping it right across like that. Ooh. At least the ground is now kind of finished. Now comes the hardest part of the challenge, which is actually building the structure. Luckily for us, there's a lot of dead trees in this area, so we can make use of that. I think I'm first gonna start building on the base, then we're gonna move over to the fire. Alrighty, so I kind of tried a little bit here with the snow technique, and it works at least here for the lower wall. So I'm thinking, obviously the top we can't build with snow, so the top is gonna be covered with branches. We probably have to like get rid of some of the snow which has fallen through the cracks once this wall has been made. There's probably a lot of it which has fallen into the base. Okay, so this is how we're doing so far. A lot more effective than I thought it would. We're almost done with this side. I'm actually shocked with how quickly this actually went. We were speedrunning this, so. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. As you can see, we have the wall almost finished, and we're gonna cover this over, then we're gonna light the fire over there, start collecting wood. But also I noticed a big oopsie doopsie I made. I had like directly touched some of the snow that I've carried towards my right leg. So look how wet I am here on the side. That's not good. It's not super cold just yet because I'm still moving, but I'm a little bit nervous over how that's gonna become once I start sitting down. But hopefully the fire is gonna be ready and everything, and I'm gonna be laying this side towards the fire anyways. Hopefully that's gonna warm up that side. I mean, look at this. Isn't that a nice wall? I'm actually really happy with it. I'm surprised it went that fast. I've never really built like anything like an igloo or anything like that. As a kid, I remember I did used to dig like snow caves, but that was, yeah, that was not yesterday. That was that was more than a decade ago. Now we're just gonna start working on the roof, and I honestly think that's gonna be harder to actually get that dense. We're gonna need a lot of wood, and I don't know if I'm gonna have the time before it gets dark. We have very little time before it starts getting dark and the sun disappears, and we have to have time to not only build the roof but also to light the fire. This is what it looks like from this side. Looks really nice, but we have a little bit of a pile here right now. I'm gonna continue going out there and look for even more. Just build up a big pile, and then we're gonna start to try to use it to build some type of a roof. This is perfect. Look, it's like I'm doing forced military press right now. Oh, 1 rep, 2 reps. All right, let's go. Also, another great thing with these really big log stock like this, that they come with these really good firewood sticks. Like, look at this, on the end of this, these are so dry and perfect for a fire. I think it's something like that. We lay them over like that, and then we build a roof. I think that might be the best way. And I can take this thing and lay it on top of the other stuff. All these smaller sticks are perfect firewood, so we're just gonna snap them off from the bigger trees, and we get this. This is perfect fire starter. Make a bunch of different piles, and I like ordering them. So the smallest ones, like this is only used really when starting the fire, gets 1 pile. Then I make progressively bigger sticks. Look at that, we are building a roof. This is looking so cozy. I actually got a really good idea. What if I just put snow on top of the trees? So I put the trees over, and then I build like a snow roof. That could actually work. I mean, this tree right here has so much firewood on it. It's actually crazy. Like, this is... Did you hear that snap? It's just so satisfying. I mean, just look at this one. This is absolutely what we're looking for. Perfect. We're gonna save that up for later, but once we're actually gonna put the main focus on the fire, well, we're gonna go out and collecting a lot more like this. I have built kind of like a structure there. I feel like I almost could, you know, add in, keep on building with the snow on top of that and kind of make like a snow roof actually, if I use kind of just the trees as a foundation. But at the same time, I'm kind of running out of time, which is a big issue. I'm very low on time at the moment. I really need to start working on the fire and the food soon, because it's gonna be dark very soon. I don't want to have to go collect firewood while it's dark outside. Oh, it's starting to snow a little bit now. Oh, and now I'm getting hungry. I ate 10 eggs for breakfast. I mean, that might seem like a lot, but it's actually not that a lot. In reality, I'm burning so much calories to maintain heat and just like moving around. I walked so much today. Oh, it's a big piece. Okay. Oh, it's starting to get really hard to get these things on top of this. I should have been taller. I should have been height maxing. If I was 6'7". Okay, this is what it looks like. So we have our wall and we have the roof. Look at that, that looks so good. Look at all the snow which has fallen in. Oh, rest in peace my jacket. Oh, it's covered in snow. Oof. Nice, this is so good. We're so set actually. Now we're just gonna make the fire, and that's gonna... Oh, we're gonna speed run this real fast because our time is running out. Then we're gonna put up the bed, and then we're gonna start working on the fire and cook up some food because I'm so freaking hungry. This is what we're gonna be lighting here in the middle of this fire, right? And I'm kind of building it like a rectangle where I'm one side like that, and one side like that, and then I'm in the middle. I'm gonna light this thing up with a match. Yeah, that feels nice. Finally I get to sit down. I've been standing up all day and walking so much, moving, collecting. So the fire has begun and burning. Ooh, I'm actually feeling really good now. I was so stressed out there at the end, and we got the base done. Look how nice it is. It's so cozy in here. And now the fire is going up. Yeah, this is about to get nice. This is by far the best base I've ever built. By far the best bushcraft video I've done. Oh no, I think it's beginning to snow a little bit. Good that we have our shelter. Oh, that's so good. I'm already starting to feel a little bit of heat from the fire, working on this fire. Getting it really big so we can then start cooking up food because I'm so freaking hungry. As soon as I sat down, the hunger just kicked in. The hunger bar started ticking down, literally like in Minecraft. I need to cook up some food. Finally I can sit down and blow on the fire with my snow shovel. See, multi-tool for this snow shovel. Ooh, moves snow and also moves oxygen into my fire. We're gonna be cooking up like a meat and rice stew inside of this. This is a Swedish military like can. Yeah, they use this in the military because yeah, it's a military can. Duh. So I'm gonna slap it right next to the fire and slowly just let this thing cook up. I made fire! Okay, look how good the fire is doing. We're making kind of like a ground beef stew today. Just gonna pour in a bunch of salt into this. I'm just gonna pour all of it, the entire thing. Ooh, that smelled good. Okay, I had some other seasoning, not just salt, also in this. Then we're gonna throw in just a bunch of meat. I like stews. Do you guys like stews? What do you think about stews, honestly? I feel like they're underrated. Let's mix around in the meat pot a little bit. You know, it's so funny, if you've watched this channel for some while, you notice that, you know, I'm a complete noob in a lot of these regards. But today, I really feel like I've mastered something, like I've gotten good at something. I've done something a couple times, and now I've really gotten the hang of it. Like, I have mastered every single bushcraft skill now. Like, I'm the real deal. That stick just flew almost into my stew. That would have been not very epic. Here I have a bunch of rice. I'm gonna mix that into the stew once the meat has cooked up a little bit more. So if you look at this stick, you know what it is perfect for? It is perfect as like a thing which I can allow me to grab up, kind of like my stew, because it's very hot, you know, right now, so I can't really grab onto it. But if I use this stick, whoop, look, I can grab the stew Then I can actually, I'm gonna turn it around because it's being cooked a little bit unevenly. So I'm gonna heat up this side instead. So hungry. I'm gonna mix around a little bit in the stew without burning myself. Yeah, it's gonna be dark very soon. I mean, just look at this thing. Oh, I'm so proud of this. This is such unemployed behavior. I'm literally the most unemployed person ever. I'm the most unemployed Swedish man to have ever existed. I warm up when I no longer can keep on just moving, which has kept me warm for so long. You see, I'm just wearing this shirt and I'm fine. And that's because, yeah, I'm constantly moving, I'm constantly working, I'm creating heat. But as I'm getting hungrier, as I'm stopped moving, I gotta start becoming cold again. So but I saw this first, and this was like a lost, like really like a lost situation. I didn't find a camping spot, and I thought, okay, last minute, I'm picking this one. Turns out it was like the best choice I've ever made, and this is actually a great spot. Look how clean that looks. Finally, we can start relaxing a bit. It's been a lot of stress today. The stew is cooking up real nice. It's gonna be so good. Then we're gonna add in some rice at the end, just so we heat them up. Just gonna add them into the stew, so we at least get some type of carbs today. I've been skipping carbs today like crazy. I don't know why. I don't even have anything against carbs. It's just I'm taking this cut a little bit too far. Today I'm eating so little calories and I'm moving so much. I actually think I took it too far today, but at least I'm noticing that my weighted pull-ups are going up quite a lot because I'm losing weight. Tomorrow I gotta up the calories to make up for today. I took it too far. I took it way too far. It feels so good to just hold your hand against the fire. Something primal about it. And just staring into a fire is also so satisfying. This is red light, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that there's different types of light. There's white light, which is like alerted to make you be awake, which is not good if you're planning to sleep. But fire is actually red light, so it doesn't affect your sleep negatively at all. The sun is also white light. It keeps you awake, at least during the day. But then when the sun goes down and it becomes red, it switches over to red light, and it kind of like signals almost that it's time to go to bed. You see, the fire is emitting a lot of smoke right now. That means it's not getting enough oxygen, and one thing you can do is blow a bunch of oxygen on it, and it will quickly just like kick the fire back into action. And boom, you see, the fire got bigger again now. That's also why it's important to build your fire in a way where it ventilates itself very well. If it doesn't breathe, yeah, the fire won't burn. The fact that I just freestyled this is so dumb. I literally just like, I felt the snow and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, pause. I can actually use this as building material. And I ended up making this the entire thing in the video that I built a wall. But hey, that's how you learn. This is not like, I'm not like by default a super outdoorsy person. So much of skills today are like expected that you just like have to read about them and learn, but a lot of things you just gotta learn by going out there and just trying. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I want to learn, so I'm just gonna try. Then I'm gonna fail miserably, which I've done multiple times on this channel. And eventually, through your fails, eventually you will learn something. Sometimes the fire just wants to die. The one negative of using so many like small sticks is that they don't burn very long. And the issue with that, like I have some thicker stuff, but I wanted to save them for later for the night, so I'm only using the small stuff. The problem is that they burn so quickly, so the fire like constantly dies. If I just like look away for like 2 minutes, it's like, oh no, the fire's dying. I gotta go back and fix it. Okay, I think the food should be done now. So I'm gonna take my little hook stick, which I invented, and wrap it around this. Please don't break and spill everywhere, that would suck. And it worked. And boom. Here I got the food. It's probably very, very, very hot. So I'm gonna show you a technique which I invented, which is, I totally invented this, by the way. No one has ever done this before me. Your stew, which is way, way too hot, kind of like me, haha, blink. And then you pour it down into the snow. Okay, the snow is a little bit too thick. It's kind of hard to do this, but yeah, you kind of surround it by a bunch of snow like this. And this allows it to cool down quite a lot. So I'm gonna leave it there in the snow and let that chill for like a minute or two. And let's go back to the fire. It is right now still bright outside. I can still see, but it's noticeably darker because it's gonna be pitch black in like, 20 minutes. So pick up our meat stew. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it smells so freaking good. This is rice from yesterday's dinner, by the way, which went over, so I just decided to bring it with me on this trip. Then we're just gonna mix around in this. This is like super bodybuilder. This has to be like the most outdoor bodybuilder meal ever. I can't think, maybe like a rice and chicken actually would probably be more bodybuilder than this. But yeah, this is the view, by the way, guys. What do you think? It's all right, could be worse. And there's the fire, here's the stew. What am I even waiting for? I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat this thing now. Okay, I got the headlamp on used as a light source so you can see me. This is a mukbang video now, by the way. Wow, that's so good. Usually I hate ground beef, I eat it so often. But like when you're really hungry, anything tastes good. And this is like, this got to be the best ground beef and rice I've ever ate. Yeah, these military cans are really nice. I got this gifted from a friend actually. He gave me this. It could be a little bit lighter, it's a bit heavy. But it serves its purpose really well. This is supposed to be like torturous bodybuilding meal. No, this is the best ground beef and rice I've ever ate. Oh, that's good. And look how well placed everything is. I got at least some of the fuel. Most of the fuel is over there. That's the big pile, which isn't like ordered at all. This is like the medium-sized pile where I have things I can just quickly throw into the fire. Then I can just do this a little bit on the fire. Here we have the stew, the fire. Life's good. Life is good, actually. Life is good. Oh, I swear, this right here is like the male version of therapy. A fire, some food, and sitting under like a snow shelter in below freezing degrees. Oh no, I spilled fat on my bed. Not good. I mean, I could lick that up. This is my punishment for Christmas. For all the pastries. You guys wouldn't even believe how much pastries I had. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Do I regret it? Not really. People often think like Scandinavian food is like really bad. Perception that in Scandinavia everyone just eats fish. That's not true. That's only true in Norway. In Norway, we have a lot of different stuff. We got reindeer meat, we got like moose meat, a lot of like game and meat. But the one thing where Sweden is the absolute goat, it's pastries. There are so many pastries in Sweden. Did you know that cinnamon rolls are Swedish? We got cinnamon rolls, like cinnamon cookies. Lussebulle, we got semla, we got chokladbollar, we got dammsugare, we got prinsesstårta. Insane how many good like pastries that exist in Sweden. In Sweden there's a thing called fika, which is basically just all about just sitting down with your buddy, eating a pastry, drinking coffee. That's what fika is. So of course Sweden has good pastries because fika. So that's why I'm telling you, Sweden may not be the #1 country when it comes to food in general. Like if you're only talking about pastries and like cakes and cookies and stuff, and Sweden's the goat. You know bro's hungry when he's like yapping about pastries, when he's debating. I'm so fat that I'm literally debating what country has the best pastries, and I'm so certain that it's Sweden. I'm literally so overweight, it's crazy. Okay, gotta stay focused. Okay, what were we doing? Okay, yeah, we're camping and we're in the middle of the woods. We're in this shelter. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Food has been out for some time now. I've been just sitting here passing the time, but I'm gonna at least try to stay over tonight. Try to sleep. I'm gonna probably be awake for a little bit longer, just sitting here chilling, keeping the fire quite small. I'm gonna have the fire very small, just maintaining it. I have some bigger stuff. I'm gonna throw them in so they're gonna burn longer, so that I don't have to constantly just like resupply the fire, because I think that's gonna be a big problem. Because I feel like sleeping here is just gonna be like taking like naps. That's how I think it's gonna go. I don't have high hopes. I think this is gonna go terribly. It's by trying new stuff you're uncomfortable with, which are outside of your comfort zone, that's how you get more confident as a person. I'm gonna try to sleep now. We'll obviously put up this gives a little bit of a cushioning, and we're pretty much just gonna lay down. This is actually not too bad, actually. This is semi-comfy, and I get so much heat from the fire. And I'll see you in a bit whenever I decide to pick up the camera. Well, hello. It kind of cut now to like I'm sleeping in bed, but actually I've already gone up because you can see my fire is up because it died as expected. I mean, I kind of expected it to happen. Did I manage to sleep? Kinda. I slept for a very short time, like a very short nap. then I woke up instantly. And we're back up again. And as you can see, the fire started working on it and building it up again, because it's it's non-existent. So I had a bunch of bigger logs which I put onto the fire when I went to sleep, but they're already dead, so they're gone. So I only have a bunch of small, either go out in the woods again and start collecting, or I'm just gonna see how long I can go with just these small ones. Oh, I need to blow on some. I don't have any big sticks anymore, which is a big problem now when I'm gonna try to go to bed again. So, well, I'm gonna put on the hood again, go lay down, and I'll see you guys once again in a bit. Okay, so yeah, I feel terrible. I felt terrible. Trying to fall asleep now for basically like 4 hours or so. Not going well. I'm not getting a single hour of sleep. I'm just laying here with my eyes closed, like just like, please fall asleep, but I'm not falling asleep, and it's so annoying. I just decided to like go up and just like restoke the fire, because my fire died almost instantly. And the second time now when I tried to fall asleep, I woke up like really cold, like ridiculously cold, because the fire was dead, so I had to relit it again, and now it's on. And I'm almost running out of material. I mean, the fire is gonna die anytime soon, and I'm gonna have 0 sticks left, and I have to go out in that case in darkness and start collecting. That's literally the last firewood I have. I don't have anything more than that. I think I'm gonna start packing up now. It's in the middle of the night, so gotta walk through this dark forest back. There's no path. I'm just gonna be walking straight through the woods. There's barely anything left. It's kind of obvious that sleeping like this is not gonna be ideal, but yeah, I tried at least. It was really tough. I'm not gonna destroy the shelter today. I'm gonna be making a second video here, I'm thinking, because I like the shelter so much. I'm gonna expand it. I think actually I'm gonna leave the fire here just as it is right now. You don't have to worry about it spreading, because look, there's snow everywhere. Okay, so we're walking back now. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see a part 2 on this location, make sure to like and subscribe, because every single week I post another video.